I'm Kyle McFadden.
And I'm Jadrian Riley.
And you're watching
The Jungle.
Are you guys ready for the musical next week?
I just can't wait to go see it. What's the play?
We can get everything we need to know in our next feature.
Have you ever wandered past the auditorium after school and heard this?
Bring on the soup dish, bring on the cup, bring on the bacon and fill me up, 'cause it's supper time.
This is a rehearsal for the play and musical Your Good Man, Charlie Brown.
95?
No sane person could be expected to keep her word with a rating over 90!
As always, but somehow or other, disaster struck at the men's hall.
Tell us about the upcoming school play.
All right, well, we have You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown coming up in just 2 weeks. And so musical, be prepared for lots of singing. We have several students who are actually heading to state KMEA next week. So they're some of our leading cast, and get ready for some great vocals. We have lots of color, lots of fun, Snoopy. So we have some songs about how exciting supper time is. This has been a really great group of students to work with, and then really also getting to get to know Mr. Reggie and Miss McCabe and Mrs. Millette, shining in their elements. It's really going to be a great production.
Give me a home where the buffalo roam, where the deer and the antelope play.
This is a collection of various comic strips from peanuts that have been assembled over the decades. And it really allows each of us to show not only how we can portray iconic characters, but how we've grown as individuals in our time in the drama department.
We have a really talented ensemble that's made up of mostly underclassmen, and they're doing a great job. I think that it's awesome to have so many people involved in the drama department. You know, we usually get a lot of actors who have done plays and productions previously when we do plays, but musicals are really a really fun thing to see because you get people who don't normally partake in drama productions. You get them singing and dancing and up on the stage, and that's really, really cool to see.
So come on down March 3rd, 4th, and 5th to watch Your Good Man, Charlie Brown.
You're a good man, JJ.
And you're very strange. What happened with Frank? Anyway, he's supposed to be my co-anchor.
Frank Schmank, you have me now.
We'll see about that.
What?
Nothing. So do you know what the word of the week means?
Ostensibly. 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 I have no clue what that means.
Cam will explain the word of the week.
Word of the week with Mr. Rundis and Cam.
Hello, I'm Cameron. I'm with Mr. Rundis for Word of the Week. The word of the week is ostensibly. Ostensibly is saying or doing one thing but meaning something else. Now Mr. Rundis will say a sentence with it.
Well, ostensibly, Russian Premier Putin has invaded Ukraine as a peacekeeper. Makes no sense.
Kyle, do you want some hot chocolate?
Yeah, sure.
It's X-Lax.
Feels good to be back.
It feels good to have you.
But what happened to Kyle?
I gave him hot chocolate.
You gave him hot chocolate?
I gave him hot chocolate, ostensibly to be nice, but really I was just giving him X-Lax. So he'd have to leave.
You were a bad, bad person.
Maybe, but now I have my favorite co-anchor.
Whatever. Hey, don't you do wrestling, JJ?
Yes, but it's over now, except for some state qualifiers. Jessica Bisnet will give us a rundown.
It started right here in the wrestling practice room at the beginning of the long winter season, and it all came together this past weekend at Regionals in Clay Center. It was a long day of wrestling, beginning early in the morning and concluding into the evening, but at the end of the day, not one, not two, but 7 Concordia wrestlers qualified for the state championships. Tournament this Saturday in Salina. The 7 qualifying wrestlers are sophomore Christian Belden in the 106 division, sophomore Easton Swihart in the 138 division, sophomore Ashton Dooley in the 113 division, junior Daniel Vines in the 126 division, senior Nathan Brown in the 170 division, senior Kean Miller in the 182 division, and senior Logan Leisler in the 120 division. With us is senior Kean Miller. With our great program here at CHS, we can always count on a handful of wrestlers to qualify for state. But 7? That's amazing. How does it feel to have 7 wrestlers from the team qualify?
It feels pretty great. The last time we had about 7 wrestlers, I would say, was probably in 2012. As a senior, it's kind of cool to go out with my last go around with having 7 kids go. It's a great environment and atmosphere, and it's great to see these kids go out and be able to compete for themselves and for the team. I feel pretty great about how the results are going to be at the end of the weekend, not just for myself, but as a team and individuals. So I'm ready to see how everybody does this weekend and see how many medals we can come out with.
We wish you and all of the wrestlers the best of luck on Saturday. Let it be known that the entire school will be rooting for you and hoping for the best of success. This is Jessica Bisnet. Back to you, JJ and Frank.
Good luck to all you wrestlers on Saturday.
And that's all we have for this week's episode of The Jungle.